What's good, my Regal Kings and Queens? Welcome to Zed Regal Mindset. This is the place where the mindset, it always matters. Now, this is part 6 of a 10 video series about my transformational journey to becoming. We're going to call this one Replacing Outdated Patterns with New Habits. Enough of us need to do it. Enough of us have done it. And some of us ain't done it yet. And this is just the motivation you need in order to do it. You understand? My quote for you is, if you want change, you have to be the change. Everything starts internal. Other people can't make decisions for us. We have to be that change. Have you ever made a decision and you got so bored and tired of something and you just said, that's enough, I'm done? And as you've made that decision, everything has started to work in your favor and come at you how you want rather than what it was. Well, that is the power of making a decision. Now, for just a quick recap, I've come from London, I've gone to the West Country, I've dealt with discrimination and the culture shock, I've gone caught up in the road, the street life, you understand? I've gone to prison, now I've come out, you understand? And I'm bored of the same old circles and cycles. I know I need change. I've always felt that there's something deeper inside of me, there's a bigger purpose than what I was living. I've always felt it from a really young age, you know what I mean? So I had to take the time out to find myself. You see me? So I meditated. You know what I mean? I didn't know who I was. I wanted to know. So I took the time out, silent, meditated. I was like, all right, God, who am I? What is it you want me to do? What are my skills? What are my gifts? Because I didn't know. You understand? I heard your voice, music, and your hands. I was like, all right, cool. Actually, it was just music and my hands at the time. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go and learn how to do massage, because at that time, the only thing that I was really good at was massaging the women. You understand? And obviously doing stuff with my hands as well. Anything crafts. You get me? I was good with that. And music was always my first love. You see me? So to learn that was nothing. I had people around me that was using things like Cubase and they had their own studios. So for me, the last money I had, it makes sense. 1, to go and do a massage course, learn how to be a massage and use my hands properly. And then 2, go and get the music equipment so that I could be in my own space, learn how to do this and build and develop. It excited me. I didn't know where it was going to go, but I was enjoying it. I knew where the old life would go, but I didn't know where this would go. So I was like, all right, let's follow that. You know what I mean? And that's a key for you as well. Sometimes you don't know where you are and what you're supposed to be doing, but you just have to follow the signs and the things that surround you. And a lot of the time, in order to find out who we are, we need to go back and think about the things we enjoyed as a youth, as a child, coming up. That's where you'll find a lot of keys. Another thing you can do is write down a list of your gifts, skills, qualities. Who am I? Then you can take out of your head to see who you are and your abilities. It makes it easier for you to take steps forward. You see me? Try it. You won't be disappointed. So anyway, creative expression became my path to self-healing and self-mastery. You know what I mean? Music and massage. The media side came in later, but those 2 things, oh man, it led me to doing mentoring, youth work in schools, producing and directing individuals and groups, and collaboratively and individually. Do you understand? It led me to do radio. It led me to doing so many different things. And, you know, the healing arts, it became a lifestyle choice as well as a service for others. Do you understand? And that's another thing. And that's another key. Sometimes when you're working on yourself, you're giving to yourself, but you also learn just as much by being of service to others and giving to others. You understand? It's the balance in all things. You see me? That's what I call skidangle boom. Anyway, listen, my quote for you today is, make a choice, act on it. You understand? Then follow the signs to the path, people and situations that present themselves. That's what we call synchronicity. Do you understand? Lots of things happen in our life. And once we've made a choice, we start to see things flow in that direction. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes us to get to a place of I'm done, I'm fed up, I'm not having this no more, for that to even happen. You know what I mean? the patterns keep repeating until we're like, you know what, I have to make that decision and choice and live it. And you can do it. We've all gone through it. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's all about being the change that you seek. You understand? And you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You see, man, I got faith in you. You understand? So synchronicity of things happening, that's divine timing. And no one's exempt from it. You just have to be open and aware to the signs when they present themselves. You get me? Faith in the unknown pulls us forward. Remember that. Doubt, it holds us back. Remember that. Love, authenticity, and the Most High lifts us up. Remember, the mindset, it always matters. And that's the Regal Mindset. So stay tuned in and locked in for the next episode. And we'll talk about it later. Regal Love.